can be great today, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh, Jerry, how you doing today? Wait, where'd you go? Oh, you left.
Yeah, I had to had to go on out here for a second. I'm really doing good. I'm so happy to be here. Hey, Danielle, it's what, Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday?
I lost track of days right now. How far we are into the quarantine.
Right, same here. I'm like, I don't know exactly what day it is. And the kids ask me that too. They're like, "Mommy, is it Friday? Do we have school today? What's going on?" I'm like, I don't know. We're just here. But anyway, you have what are we talking about first? Let's talk about the resources available for entrepreneurs, because you had mentioned that a few minutes ago. There's quite a few things out there. And I know about a few of them, so I wanted to just go ahead and give you a chance to start with the ones that you're familiar with.
Yeah. So, hey, great people out in internet land. My name is Jerry Tolliver. I am the CEO of Fly Credit, where we help you have better credit, better opportunities, and a better lifestyle. And so one of the main reasons why I had actually reached out to Danielle was because I felt that, Danielle always has a lot of great information related to how to help you make more money in real estate. What is it? BPOs, property preservations, side hustles. She's just a wealth of information that can help you really take it to the next level. And so I reached out to her and I said, hey, how about we bring our knowledge, our resource together to really help people, go further faster without stressing themselves out. And so I reached out to Danielle because I had a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. That I had noticed on the internet, in the internet world, about what some of the next steps that you can start doing to start making some money, so that you can leverage other people's money too, in the time of a lot of uncertainty. Me and Danielle were talking right before we got on this together that there's a lot of money that's being, just kind of dumped out there. We're talking from business loans, business grants. Facebook actually has a business grant that they're going to be helping business owners with. So in the event that you need some money to build your business, and in the event that you need some money for marketing, if you need some working capital to grow your business, that's actually available out there to you. And so if you have not already looked into it, look into what Facebook has going on, because Facebook is helping small business and entrepreneurs just stay level in this time of, we don't know what's going on, right? We don't know when this pandemic is going to be done. And a lot of people's businesses are taking a hit because of it. And, we're coming into a point where, the word pivot has been, the big thing now, where, what you used to do, you may have to approach it a different way, because the internet right now is where it's at. And if you're not currently building your business on the internet, and if you're not leveraging the internet to build your brand, then, you may be missing out on a lot. But Facebook is helping you guys out. And then the SBA actually has an economic hardship loan. Actually, let me pull it up now while we're talking about it. My mom, she actually works for the IRS. And so she always keeps us really informed when it comes to, anything that's related to, business or taxes, or just anything related to that. So she sent us some information at SBA, and they're qualifying small business entrepreneurs for, I guess you could really call it a stimulus package for business owners. Because from what I've read, I've actually read it on the SBA site. There is a small business guidance and loan resource tab that's on their website, y'all. I wish, can I actually share my screen over here?
You should be able to. Let
me see if I can pull it up now, y'all, because if we could just pull it up now, then we could just walk through it together.
Okay.
So you can see where exactly it is.
I can share it too, if you can't find the tab.
Yes. If
hold on.
You share it, that'd be good.
Let's see if we can get the technology working right, y'all.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, so bear with me. So what you want to go to is the small business. It's actually a small business disaster loan. Should take you to the right website, and you will see that I've already been on this website because I've already done my application. And if you see here, it says right at the top, coronavirus, COVID-19, apply for an economic injury disaster loan. So you can start there. And this application, you all, is probably every bit of less than 10 minutes long. It doesn't take you very long at all. You don't have to have, on this application, they're not asking you for tax returns and bank statements and things like that. Now, they may ask for that later down the line, but for this right here, this is just the initial application. And from what I understand, and Jerry, you can let me know if this is what your mom confirmed. So I think the full loan amount might be, I think it's up there. It's a significant amount of money that's available to you. But right off the bat, you can get $10,000 up front. And it's supposed to be, you're supposed to have a response within 3 days, and the requirements have been relaxed from what they were in the past. And even if you don't get the full, it's called an EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan. Even if you don't get that full loan, like if you're declined for that later on down the line, you still get to keep the $10,000. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you have this right now to go ahead and complete this application.
Yeah, that's basically what I read too. It was a pretty lenient kind of repayment option or plan or whatever you want to call it. And so I think that this is a really good time for business owners to really start tapping into those resources. And even for people, if you're watching this right now, and you may just be at a brink now where you're just ready to take it to the next level and actually build a business, start a business. I have a lot of friends right now that are starting businesses because their employment dried up or they're currently laid off, and they need money. And, you know, granted, we've got stimulus packages being, you know, tossed out there. But there are a lot of people still that don't have any consistent income coming in. And so when I saw your ebook that you had, Danielle, about the 30 side hustles that people can start, how they can start making money in the next 30 days or so, I thought that, wow, that's a really powerful thing to help people accomplish. And then I was thinking, well, entrepreneurs, business owners, we are really like the heart of our economy. And so if businesses can't make money, if businesses can't survive, then our whole economy is going to crumble because of it. And so I'm really big on entrepreneurship, like really big on it. I'm really big on, you know, creating your own legacy, creating your own opportunities. And so I actually teach business owners how they can tap into even more resources, how they can tap into business credit, how they can build that. I know you were building business credit for your real estate profit lab.
I did, and I actually, you know, it went pretty well. I'm actually, so, you know, since everyone knows, and I'm very big into showing screenshots and proof and all of that, especially dealing with our community because we love to see proof. But so I'm going to show you actually, and I sent this to Jerry already a few weeks ago, but I feel like we're on YouTube now, so this is as good as time as any.
Oh, that's so awesome.
So here is my screenshot from, hold on, I'm trying to see if I can make it bigger.
Oh, I love this.
Without crashing the, can I make it bigger? Zoom out. No, let's do zoom in. So I started this company. It's an 80. That's my Paydex score, which is an 80, which is I'm pretty excited about. And this is important for a couple of reasons, everyone. For one, I did pay for Jerry Tolliver's business credit accelerator. You changed the name of it.
Yeah, funding machine course.
Funding machine. So I did pay for that last year. I got in before she raised the prices, which she was so kind to let everybody know she was raising the prices. And I was like, okay, boo, I hear you. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I want you guys to understand me, when you can be friends with somebody and learn from somebody and you guys exchange money with each other. Like, it's not about, oh, give me a hookup or send me add me to your class. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's great to, like, I love that I can be friends with people and still buy stuff from them and learn from them at the same time. So this company I started last year, 2019, but I started it in May, and then April. So I got this score. It got to an 80 by February. So what's that?
That's amazing.
7-8 months or so. And that's exactly what she says in the ebook that we're going to be talking about in just a minute. She says, I think it's like 6 months. So it's not a huge amount of time if you're diligent, but yeah, I mean, she knows business credit. So, and I know quite a few people that say that they know it, but then they really don't. But I know a little bit, but she knows like a significant about like 10 times more than I do. So it worked. So yeah, I'm excited.
I love that you know what I love? I love when people actually like do the work.
Yeah.
because I know that it works, right? I wouldn't even put it out there if it didn't.
Yep.
But the fact that you used it and you actually put the work behind it, and you had success was just, of course, it's Danielle, right? Like, what else could I possibly expect from you? So I think that is amazing. So you filled out the loan application already for the disaster loan?
I did. I haven't gotten a response yet. I did mine. It was myself and my brother. We were on the phone at like 1 o'clock in the morning doing an application, and I haven't gotten a response yet. But as soon as I do, of course, I'll update everybody and let you guys know like how it worked and what they said and things like that. If they
That's
approve it,
incredible.
cool. If they don't, they not. I mean, it's fine too. But just so you guys know, with the 80 paydex score, I've also gotten have about $35,000 available with Stripe if I decide that I want it, and a couple of other companies too. So the way it
Wow.
works is once your score gets to a certain point, they kind of start throwing money at you. Because I have, been down that debt cycle before and I don't wish to go down it again, unless I absolutely have to. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. You can just kind of, hold it there, keep it tight. And, if I need it, then I'll draw it down. But for right now, I don't.
That's amazing. I love that. That's great. So y'all, okay, if you are an entrepreneur, you need to go ahead and fill out that application, SBA.gov, y'all, SBA.gov, yes. Because the money is there. They want to give it to you. You just got to apply. That's all. And what's the worst thing they could do is say no, right? So just go out fill out the application. Yeah. I think it takes them about maybe 3 days or so, I had read, to get back to you on.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So just fill it out as soon as possible, because, if you need it, you just need it. So I would say go about it that way. And then you can start getting some money to really help you sustain your business in between, these times. I don't know how long we're going to be on lockdown, y'all. I don't know, when this is ever going to end. And one thing that I would hate to see anybody, especially my friends, is for their businesses to go down with it. And so now is the time to be more creative. Now is the time to start, exploring other avenues, other options, because they're there. And in crisis like this, there breeds a lot of great opportunity.
I agree.
So just, take advantage of it, because you can tap into so much credit right now, which is amazing. And, people always say that it takes money to make money, right? It takes money to make money. But I mean, Danielle's ebooks teaches you how you can tap into 30 plus side hustles and start making money without making money. So it's not that you don't have to really have money to make money. You just really have to put in the work. And even if you did have to have money to make more money, nobody ever said that it had to be yours. So it's just, just kind of understanding how that works and, utilizing it. But what me and Danielle decided to do was we decided to put our magic powers together, our superpowers together, to create the Boss Bundle for y'all. Okay. Now, if you already got Danielle's ebook, she got 30 plus hustles in there. We talk about what tax lien investing.
I do it
all in this book.
So in October, and I just never got around to it. So I finally put it out, but it's 30 side hustles, which work. They're legitimate. I mean, I have plenty of people that have gone through it and they're like, okay, I made an extra 800, I made an extra 1,000. Even in my YouTube comments, you'll see it as well. In the Facebook comments too, I have plenty of screenshots. So there's 30 side hustles in there. There's an overview about starting a business, basic business credit stuff, nothing like the level of detail that they'll find when working with you, but enough for people to get started. And then also there's an overview of property preservation and an overview of tax lien investing. So I did that because I want people to kind of see a glimpse into the information, the database that resides in my head. See how, because my brother tells me that my forehead is always shining like I have a bright idea. And I literally do have bright ideas like every day. Like I'm not even kidding, like all day, every day. I'm like, oh, that's such a great idea.
That's a good idea.
So that's what's in the ebook. But it's, so I together, and they work. Like even if you go check in the comments and wherever you decide to go do your Google searches at, you'll see positive feedback about it. And I wanted people to see like kind of a glimpse behind the scenes of what's available to them if they decided to work with me, in a deeper capacity. So yep, yes. That's included there.
So you not only are y'all going to get that right, I'm also going to give y'all a copy of my Business Credit Builder Secrets Exposed. Okay. It's like a 39-page ebook that teaches you the 4-step process on how to build business credit. Now, you can do it for any kind of company. You could do it for multiple companies. You can start right now. If you don't have a company, you could do it. If you do have a company, you could definitely do it. But it's going to help you start building business credit so that you can do the exact same thing that Danielle did. So you're going to get access to that. And not only that, y'all, when you purchase the bundle, I'm also going to give you 50% off my funding machine course. Okay. My funding machine course typically goes for $14.99. But you're going to actually get a coupon code when you purchase the bundle that's in the book so that you can use it to get 50% off of my funding machine course. So it's going to be there for y'all. I'm going to put the link in the comments below so that y'all could take advantage of the boss bundle because it's only $19. You're going to get her ebook, my ebook that usually goes like, I usually charge $19 for my ebook. What do you usually charge for yours, Danielle?
$21.
She usually charges $21 for hers. So you're going to get both of the ebooks for only $19. And you can start making money like today. You can start building business credit the right way today. Not that fluffy crap that people always be talking about works, but it really doesn't. You're not going to be, stressing yourself out, pulling your hair out, wondering, is this legit or not? No, this is real. It works. And we're giving it to you guys for only $19. So I'm excited because it's going to be a game changer for y'all. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah, it will be. And just a couple, I see a couple questions, which I'll see if you have time for them, I'll go ahead and read them in just a second. It. But as far as the actual building business credit part, I wanted to let everybody know it's not like a full-time daily process either. It's kind of like I would go through the course and I was like, okay, do this, this, and this. And I would go do it. And then it kind of, you go to the next step. Jerry, oddly enough, kind of teaches almost very exactly the same way that I do. It's kind of like, hey, do this, 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 and that's it. Like she ain't giving like, oh, I hope you feel great today. How, hope, here's some amazing empowerment speech. Like she get right to like that's in it's I sent her a message. I was like, yeah, this is kind of how my courses go. Like, I'm just like, okay, these are the steps. Either you're going to run these steps or you're not. And so it didn't take me, I didn't have to do work every day, but I did set aside like one day a week to make sure I was on point. And then once the score came in, I was just like, oh, well, shit, that was easy. And that was it. I mean, I'm not even like, that was literally the whole process. And now it's like, okay, well, what else can I do now? Like, is the goal to get to a 90, Jerry, or do I stay with this 80 or like,
I mean, 80 or 90 is all good. At the end of the day, you just want to keep using it to get more credit. I mean, I've used these same exact steps, my friends, to secure over $200,000 from my personal business in less than 2 years. Yeah. And I've got American Expresses, Chases, PNC Bank. I've got Cabbage. I've got Stripe throwing money at me. It is not hard. That's the thing. It's just doing it in a very specific order. And so if you don't do it in the very specific order, then you're really going to fail before you start. So I don't believe in giving fluffy stuff. I believe in giving you actionable steps that actually work, because I really do. I want you to come back and say, this was the bomb.com. I want you to tell your friends about it. I believe in under promising and over delivering. That's just my philosophy. So I'm going to give you whatever I got, and plus more than you probably ever thought that you were going to get on top of that, so that you could say, Danielle and Jerry, they put together the perfect bundle that helped me make an extra, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 this month while I was sitting at home with my family in a pandemic crisis, wondering what the hell is really going on here. So we want y'all to win. We really do. We want y'all to win. And so we're going to give y'all the bundle. It's only $19. You're going to get access to Danielle's ebook. You're going to get access to my business credit ebook. You're going to learn about 30 plus ways to make some money. You're going to learn tax lien, all of that good stuff, business credit building. And I'm going to give you 50% off my funding machine course just for buying the bundle. So it don't get no better than that. You don't get no better than that.
All right. So for those of you who are in a rush and got to go, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the links in the very first comment underneath the video. I say this in every video. People be like, I don't see the links. I'm like, it's in the very first comment under every time, like every single time. It's the very first comment. I'll drop the links for the ebook, the funding machine course, the SBA disaster loan. And then I'm gonna show y'all one last thing before we go, since, you know, this is apparently a resource sharing day. I'm going to share my screen one more time and show you.
Oh, I see some questions. I have a little time to answer some
questions.
Okay,
give me 1 second. It's the FEMA.
Oh, yes.
There's also money available for FEMA too. So if you go to FEMA.gov/disasters, and I did a video on this already too, but I just figured I would just do a quick screen share because some people are like, I don't see my state. Pretty much all the states are here at this particular point in time. So if I go down to Texas, where did it go? It's there. Texas actually has 2 disasters available. So for one, they've declared the whole state a disaster area. We already know that. So they've already approved money for public assistance of $236 million. And all you have to do is check here on the individual side every day for this to be updated for when the money is available for individuals. And when it is, that's when you start that application process. So you can either download the FEMA app too, as well, to get that, to keep on top of this information, or just keep checking the website. But these things right here that I just mentioned, like kind of off the top of my head, these are that's the type of stuff that's in the ebook. All right, just to give you a quick idea. All right, so back to the questions.
This is so good.
Hold on, wait, let me stop my screen share too. I'll be doing way.
Danielle is glowing. Hey.
Oh Lord, people, I'm just shiny. Hold on.
I'm excited about this opportunity. So some of you guys may be actually watching this on my Fly Credit channel right now. So if you are and you don't see the comments, that if you want to buy the bundle, then you have to go to bit.ly. That's bit.ly, bit.ly/boss-bundle. That's boss-bundle. I'll also send this an email as well if you guys are watching this from our Fly Credit page.
And I typed it in the comment section too. Let's see. Somebody said, can you be a sole proprietor, or do you have to form a corporation to build business credit? That's a good question, Tamiko. What do you say, Jerry?
So you can do it as a sole proprietor, but I would not suggest that you do. I don't suggest that you do, because the whole point in building business credit is to separate your business liabilities from your personal. You never want your, if your business goes down the drain, you don't want them to go after your personal stuff. So form an actual entity, LLC, S Corp, C Corp. We talk about it in the ebook so that you can do that the correct way.
Okay. All right. And then let me see if there's any other questions in here. Somebody said Jerry's strategies actually work. I'm like, yeah, we started off talking about that. Actually don't see any other questions. Oh, somebody told me how to enlarge my picture. Oh, thank you. I have a MacBook and I'm obviously very new to it, so I couldn't figure that out. So yeah, that's all the questions that I see. I did drop the link to the bit.ly link to the book in the chat box. It'll be in the comment section below. Jerry, any last thoughts that you want, or anything you want people to know, or feedback that you want?
At the end of the day, I just feel like, you all are following Danielle. So Danielle's always going to lead by example. And I love everything that Danielle does, everything that she shares, and just, her leadership capabilities and her knowledge is just, it's exceptional. It's very exceptional. So I just really appreciate you even taking out the time to bring me on here so that we could talk about how to help people just transform their finances in a time like this. Because I've seen a lot just on the internet of people panicking and people depressed. And now is really not the time for that. Now is the time to step up and step into what you actually want to do, what you actually want out of your life. And so, we're just putting together whatever resources that we can. We're doing all the research. We're putting out, whatever we possibly can so that you can be informed, so that you can make the best decisions for you and your family. So go ahead and just go over to bit.ly /boss-bundle. Get our bundle. You're going to get the funding machine. You're going to get that information too. Danielle's going to drop the links for the funding machine because Danielle is a proud partner of mine. And so if any of you all purchase it under Danielle's link, then I am going to share the wealth with her and the family. So I love you all, and I hope you all are staying safe and well out here in these Corona streets.
Girl, you'll get the video flag talking about Corona.
I know, right?
The only thing I would say is, Jerry, thank you for being on here. Thank you for being legitimate and a valuable resource with regard to credit and entrepreneurship and being positive. Like Jerry's the most positive person I know. She's like, oh, I've never felt jealousy in my life. I've never
I
had,
know, right?
I don't know what that feels like. And
I
at first
know.
I thought she was just like, I was like, she gotta be bullshit, right? Because then I asked her, I was like, Jerry, are you for real? She was like, yeah. I was like, she's like, I've always been this way. I was like, okay, so make sure you follow Jerry on Facebook and then you'll see exactly what I mean. Cause it's like amazing. Cause I definitely am not there yet. Like I still like, I'm like 87% there, but I still got another 13% to go. But Jerry's like, no, I don't be worried about nothing. I just, mind my Black owned business and live my life.
Okay, trying to grow my hair out, drink my water, and stay happy. That's
But
it.
I will say, with regard to people who have been asking me about property preservation, it is unfortunate that things are the way they are right now. But given the state of the economy and the fact that people are assuming that they can miss mortgage payments with no issue, which is completely not true. I should probably do a separate video on that. If they allow you to defer 3 months of mortgage payments, some banks, like Bank of America, no surprise, is actually expecting those 3 months in the fourth month. So there's nothing free. There's no free lunch. And if people start doing that, which they will without signing the paper, reading the paperwork in full, there's going to be a significant influx of foreclosures, short sales, evictions, etc. So property preservation only thrives in conditions like this. So if you've taken a course, I need you to log back in into the new platform and finish it and get started, because unfortunately, there's not a better time to do that.
Wow.
Right?
That's good. Thank you,
Thank you.
Danielle. Thanks, y'all.
All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.